I needed to know every fucking thing. I needed to know that because I obsessively worried about it. I'm obsessed about nothing about worrisome things in the marketplace. I know when I shouldn't touch it, and I know when I should be all over that shit. Touchy feely, like white on rice, up close and personal, intimate, lover like. Okay. That type of thing comes by obsession that later became passion. I was not passionate in the beginning. I was obsessive. I needed to do these things to make myself comfortable by doing something I was terrified of in the beginning. I was scared to death of losing any money because I couldn't afford to lose any bit of it. And when my first trade was instituted in an orange juice option and I lost 50% of it, $750 overnight waking up and it's less than you had in your account. That's traumatizing for me. Like, I was a young guy and didn't come from anything. And I really was baptized in the most appropriate manner possible. I was not rewarded. I was not rewarded for dumb shit. Stupidity should be painful. And it was. And I learned from that. I waited the rest of that year. I didn't do anything. I saved up money. I said, okay, I need to know what the hell I did wrong because somebody just took $750 out of me. Somebody took $750. I need to learn what they did so I can do the same thing. I need a victim. And before I can become a victim, or before I can find a victim, I have to stop being a victim and become an apex predator. So my mindset was looking at all the adversities that I was feeling at the time. I might never get this. This is going to be harder than I thought. It's going to take longer than I. See, you think I didn't have all those same thoughts you're feeling right now that you've been wrestling with for months, maybe longer. Maybe before you even found me, you were wrestling with this stuff. You've tried trading, failed, put it down for a little while, and you keep coming back to it like your tongue goes to a piece of meat between your teeth. You are a trader, but you're just letting the gambler run the show. The way you put the gambler in the back seat is you focus on the things that you are fearful of. How many things are you fearful of that are in the rearview mirror of your fucking car? Not many. I mean, a tailgater might be, yeah, but you're really not afraid of that fucker, are you? Because you're brake checking the bitch. You know exactly what the fuck you're doing is dangerous and it's reckless. And oh, you're riding too close on my ass. You want to ride on my ass today? Oh, you picked the right one, bitch. Watch this. That's the only fear or concern you have in your rearview mirror. But everything in the windshield in front of you, you're concerned about all that stuff. Is there a child getting ready to walk out in front of me? Is there people riding a bike? Is there a car parked on the side of the road? Is there a cop sitting down there who's got his trunk open? You know damn well he's running radar, but he thinks that you can't understand that he's trying to do a speed trap. Everything that you're concerned about, justifiably so, is in front of you, just like your trading is right now. So where are your hazards? Where are you going to undo yourself? What are you going to be thinking about that's going to be problematic, that you're going to spend too much fucking time obsessively worrying about and not saying, okay, it's okay for me to have concern about this. It's normal for you to be concerned about drawdown that would lead to a blown account. It's normal for you to feel apprehension and less confident if your strike rate is very, very low. That's all normal things for you to be concerned about in the beginning. Absolutely normal. There's nothing abnormal about that at all. It is absolutely incorrect of you to obsessively worry about those things and all the energy and time that you put into that while you're at work, while you're looking at price charts, while you're paper trading, demo trading, back testing, tape reading, where you're just watching price and getting a feel for the delivery. If you're finding your mind drift away to, I wish I would have, I wish I wouldn't have, you need to stop. Out loud, say it to yourself. These are incorrect, time-wasting things I'm thinking about right now. My focus will be on positive encouragement. I'm going to see the things come into my hands in time. I am submitting to how much time it's going to take. I don't know what that is right now, and I don't need to know. because everything I'm doing today, right now, is making me one step closer to what it is I'm trying to get to. And my dreams are far better and broader than I can see right now because my limited perspective holds me back. And I'm excited to see where I go. Fear can't live in that. Fear cannot reside in your mind at that time when you speak that way. You're speaking against your adversities. You're treating them like a fucking doormat. You're showing up to their door and knocking. I'm here, motherfucker. I'm not afraid. I'm coming in and I'm setting up house for myself here. You're not coming into my fucking world, making me stress out. I'm showing up at your doorstep. I'm going to overtake you. I'm not fearful of this thing. I'm not fearful of never getting where I want to be at. I know I'm getting there. I'm not stopping. So therefore, I'm getting there. I might be delayed in my arrival, but I'm going to show the fuck up when I get there. Everything I'm doing today is one step closer to that goal. Every adversity is an objective for you to tackle. Put your targets right on it. And eventually, that list that you have that are worrisome to you right now, you'll be knocking them off like a hit list. Well, that one's dead. This one has no power over me. This one has no influence over me. This was a joke. I don't even know why we even considered it. This right here is something that now I use as a confidence builder. So what you're doing is you're having a paradigm shift from picking things out that are scary to you, the boogeyman syndrome. These are the things that are going to get you. They're going to hurt you. They're going to take from you. They're going to embarrass you. People are going to laugh at you because you endured these things and never could overcome them. And you never given a thought to simply just, what do I need to do to overcome this? Me, I had lots of different ways. In the beginning, I tell all of you to pick one PD array because ultimately, whether you learn all of them or not, your trading is going to hinge on predominantly one of them. That's just the way it is. I mean, human nature, that's just the way it is. It doesn't mean that you can't use the other PD arrays in your trades, but you're gonna draw more action, more trades from one PD array, one specific thing that I'm teaching you. You're gonna gravitate to that more than anything else because it's going to be like your paintbrush of choice, like Bob Ross. He had several brushes there when he was painting, but most of the time he used that fan brush and that fine bristled one, and then he would use the big broad one when he had to add the shit in the sky and spread it around. So most of his show was 3 paintbrushes